Hey everybody, it's 73 Wheels. What's up? Yes, you did hear that correctly. I have my old YouTube name back, which I'm very happy about. So, how you find me is you just put in the number 73, space it, and then the word wheels, and you'll find me in my other YouTube video. If you like these videos, comment and subscribe. And here is another random stuff video I'm going to talk about. And if I offend anybody, because what I'm going to talk about is really serious, at least to me anyway. It should be to everybody. But if I offend you, I'm sorry. Go to the next video. But if you want to stay and learn something and listen and say, oh, that guy may be right, here I go. So, my problem is, well, my concern, not my problem. My problem is that somebody dies and then we try and figure out the problem. Case in point, Robin Williams. They said that he was suffering from depression and demons and all that stuff. Which we all have inner demons and depression. I mean, heck, I have depression being disabled, but I had a not severe depression. I just get down and all that stuff, and I'm a lot stronger person since I've gotten older and been able to deal with it. I mean, girls get depressed, guys get depressed. We all get depressed about sometimes little things, sometimes big things. But my problem is when someone dies from a certain condition, Robin Williams being my main focus here is he died from depression. And they said, oh, you know, Robin Williams died from depression, and oh, we're gonna try and figure out what causes depression. I think that's bullshit, to be honest with you. Shouldn't we try and figure out what causes depression before that person dies? You know what causes depression, honestly? People being teased, made fun of, bullying, constantly being called names. Well, that can be considered bullying too, but you know what I mean. I mean, anything can bring on depression. Your girlfriend, your girlfriend's not getting enough attention. She gets depressed. Girl gets fat. She gets depressed. Um, Guy's not getting good grades in school. He gets depressed. All kinds of things. But I mean, shouldn't we stop it if we can stop it? You know how many people we've lost probably from depression? I mean, Columbine, the guys were crazy, but they were constantly bullied and ultimately look what happened to them. They killed themselves. I mean, it just. I mean, Amanda Todd's another thing. She she was bullied to the point where 3 hours after she made her last video, she hung herself. I mean, it's kind of sad. And whether this is another thing that irritates me, if you're famous, and I'm not saying this about everybody, but when you're famous, you commit suicide and the world knows about it. But when you're not famous, you commit suicide, you hear crickets. It just doesn't make any sense. I mean, don't people care about people anymore? I mean, I'm not trying to be a savior or anything. I'm just trying to make people wake up, man. I mean, we've got to nip whatever's bothering that person at that time. If they want help, you know, get them help. If they don't want help, don't get them help. Because you cannot help somebody that will not help themselves. But if they're constantly being destructive and acting out in peculiar ways, These are all big words. I'm kind of shocked because I usually don't use big words. But peculiar ways, you want to get that person help. But I mean, let's not, to all those medical experts out there, let's work on depression or all this other kinds of stuff before another celebrity dies or another wrestler dies. I mean, that kind of makes me sad that it takes a death to bring somebody together or a tragic thing to bring somebody together. We should always be together no matter what. You know, I mean, because we only have, as a human race, we only have one life to live. We're dying as soon as we're born. I know it's hard to believe, but we are. And then, I mean, you you have to wanna live for something. I mean, God, you don't wanna leave this world and not not tell the not be able to tell your story. That's why I say God bless YouTube. But my point is, man, we gotta stick together. It shouldn't just take a death to bring us together. It, you know, or any type of thing. We should just come together naturally. I don't want to put perfect world because we live in an imperfect world, and I like that because everybody's different. Like everybody on YouTube is different because everybody makes a certain kind of YouTube videos. I mean, because I'm gonna be very open and honest. I'm not gonna edit this or anything. I just put it on out and put it out there. And if you like it, you like it. If you don't, I'll just keep making them because I love YouTube. Because once I hit that upload button, it's uploaded to the world. So yeah, but that's my point. Let's just try and get help before we lose people that we love. Um, and if you like these videos, comment and subscribe. Sorry I was kind of all over the place. If you like these videos, comment and subscribe. Tell me what you think. And all right. Peace and love to everyone around the world. See ya.